What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I'm going to be reviewing an artist that I've never mentioned on this channel, and that I've never really, obviously done any of their reviews for any of their albums. That artist being Maroon 5. And this album being their first album, their debut album that was released in 2002, Songs About Jane. This album was also re-released in 2003, and it became a big hit for them and stuff, and it's really helped them start, breaking out, becoming a huge group. And just to give a little quick, I guess, synopsis of my opinions of Maroon 5, I'm not a fan of them at all, but I absolutely love their first album. I think that they've just, I don't know, I'm of the opinion that they've kind of, I guess sold out, you could say, but I don't know, I just think they're too mainstream driven anymore. But this first album of theirs is an absolute gem, and it's probably one of the best albums that I've heard, to be honest with you. It is an absolutely awesome way to start a career, even though, in my opinion, in my own personal opinion, they haven't nearly duplicated this type of music and this, success as far as songwriting goes. So I'll go ahead and get into the track listing here. Released in 2002, and then it was re-released in 2003 as well. So the first song on the album, Harder to Breathe, what an absolutely incredible song. This was Maroon 5, even though they weren't obviously metal or hard rock at this time, they were much edgier than they are now, and Harder to Breathe is absolutely awesome. One of my favorite songs of all time, probably, easily, I would say. And it's been a great song ever since it came out. So Harder to Breathe is an awesome song, great edgy song for them, absolutely killer vocals by Adam Levine as well. And we have the next song, This Love, awesome song, huge hit. I mean, everybody knows this song. This is one of Maroon 5's, better songs of all time. One of their most recognizable, probably their first actual big hit, I would say. This Love's awesome, great catchy chorus, just a great anthem, not really anthem, but great, huge song for them, just put it that way. This Love's awesome. Then we have Shiver, the next song, another awesome song. Shiver's absolutely great. It's so catchy, more kind of edgier, great lyrics, great vocal performance on here. Shiver's an awesome song, just continues a trend to start this album, so Shiver's absolutely awesome, one of the best ones on the album. Then we have She Will Be Loved, the next song, and who doesn't know this song as well? Another huge song. This is probably my favorite on the album. I don't know, it's definitely one of the, I would say, 2 or 3 favorites. Probably my favorite, but it can change. But She Will Be Loved is absolutely awesome. More great lyrics, just a catchy song, sing-along kind of chorus. I mean, everybody knows this song. She Will Be Loved is awesome. One of the best Maroon 5 songs. Then we have the next song, Tangled. And this is another very good song here. This has got a really good groove to it. It's got great vocals, and it's a really catchy song. Tangled is really good. It kind of reminds me of Shiver a little bit, just I guess slightly less edgier than Shiver, but it's still a great song. I don't really know which I like better, but Tangled's absolutely great. Big gem on here. Then we have the next song, The Sun. Very good song here. This is a really soulful kind of song. It's got a great bass line in it as well. And it's got a great chorus. So The Sun's one of the most, I would say, kind of more standout, unique songs on the album. It's a great song. Like I said, real soulful kinda. It's awesome. One of the best ones on here. Then we have the next song, Must Get Out. This is a very good song as well. Very catchy. It's got a great groove as well. So Must Get Out's awesome. I think it's a really good song. I don't like it quite as much as The Sun, I don't think, but it's a very good song in its own right. So Must Get Out's very good overall. Then we have the next song, Sunday Morning. I mean, another huge song from this album. Sunday Morning's absolutely awesome. Great feel to this song. It's jazz-like. It's very jazzy, and it's just awesome. I love the Sunday Morning, and it's got another great bass line in it as well. So Sunday Morning's absolutely great song. Everybody knows it for the most part. It's awesome. Another great gem on here. Then we have the next song, Secret. This is a slower pace, kind of, more slow tempo driven song, acoustic driven, I guess you could say. Secret's it's a good song. It's not one of my favorites. It's probably actually one of my least favorites, but it is still a good song. It just can't quite stand up to how many great songs are on this album, but Secret's still a good song. I like it. It's a nice change of pace from the rest of this, album, as far as being slow and acoustic driven. So that's a good song there too. Then we have the next song, Through With You. This is a very solid song. It's not necessarily one that stands out that much to me, honestly, but it is still a very solid song, and I have nothing remotely negative to say about it, besides the fact that it just doesn't quite stand out as much as the other ones. So Through With You is still a good song, definitely a good song. Then we have Not Coming Home, and this is another good song. It's Just one second. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Not Coming Home. It's a good song. It's got great guitar work. Really cool guitar work. Pretty good. You know, it's a pretty good song. It's one of my least favorites, I would say, but it is still definitely a pretty good song. But it's just not quite as good as the other album, the rest of the album. And I like the kind of live, like, crowd feel they have thrown in the back of the background of the song too. So it's pretty good. Just leave it at that. Then we have Sweetest Goodbye. And this is another pretty good song. This is probably my least favorite on the album. This one just doesn't, I don't think it really stands out at all, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a pretty good song, don't get me wrong. It's definitely, relatively solid song, but it just doesn't stand up to nearly the rest of this album does. So, it's still a pretty good song, though, so that's a pretty good way to close it out. So yeah, that is all the songs on Maroon 5's Songs About Jane. What an absolutely awesome album. It's a shame. So at least from my perspective, I mean, I know Maroon 5 is humongous now, and they have been for many years, and they've gotten bigger since then. But it's a shame to me that they haven't replicated this sound in really years, in my opinion, and they just haven't nearly hit on all cylinders like they did on this first album. And I don't really like the whole mainstream vibe of the band now, where they're trying just to make huge, radio hits and popular songs like that. I think they've kind of, like I said, I think they've honestly kind of sold out. But I mean, I understand it's about trying to get huge and make yourself big time, so I understand it. But as far as my review of this album goes, I would say this album is at least a 9 out of 10 for me. Probably more like pushing a 9.5, but at least a 9. I can't really tell which, but it's an absolutely classic great album, absolutely gem, definitely I think their best album. So that was my review of Maroon 5's debut album, Songs About Jane. Thank you all for watching, and more videos will be up in the future. Thanks for watching.